Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's another one. I was having a good time with that. You know, like the Xbox 360 game. Having a good time with that, and then I got to a mission where you're in a helicopter and you're circling this village and there's a church that you have to protect or not blow up, and I kept blowing it up or something, I don't know. Over and over and over again. Alright, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap! I'm in the freaking pause menu! Jeez, life gem! My gosh. Alright. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Growly. All right. Aren't you guys gonna come and chase me? You should chase me. Yeah. Another life gem. Yeah. There we go. All right. Okay. Now this guy, what's he got going on? He's got bombs or something crazy. Wow. So at this point, a bonfire would be nice. No? No bonfire up here? Oh, here's a guy. Hey. Oh! Jeezer Louiser. Buckler. Alright, let's see if I can do this without forgetting to get out, to exit the pause menu when it's time. Buckler. Where's the slot for a buckler? I don't see the slot. I don't understand. All right. Whatever. Exit pause menu. Good job. All right. Well, now what? I should probably take a life gem. Got my Estus flask ready to go. Oh, I haven't been locking on. I suppose I should be doing that or something, right? Whew. Okay. Witching urn. Okay, I don't know what that is. Is there a place to climb here? Good boy. Oh, bonfire. Great. Great. Good. All right. I'm going to rest at the bonfire. Do I want to travel? Let's see. How much to level up? Oh, yes. I'm gonna travel. Travel! To Majula. Go see Majula. The Far Cry games used to stress me out with some spikes in difficulty and some insta-fail type stuff, but usually just when it would get like really kind of like narrow. You have to finish the mission a certain way. You can't exit this certain radius of the mission area. Blah, 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 level up. Should we do strength this time? Let's do strength this time. Good. All right. Now, let's travel to Cardinal Tower. That's probably it. Okay. It looks like I have unlimited fast travel between bonfires. That being the case, I can imagine some grinding that I might be okay with. I might even enjoy just a teensy bit. Now, what the crap is that?
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
I don't know. Yeah. She's all kinds of creepy. No normal old woman could carry that kind of thing on her back. What is this? Okay, it's a life gem. Witching Urn explodes to deal magic damage. Oh man, I hoped that was a map. Alright. Whale. Yeah, I'm with you, Bowman Leader. Says, I played all of Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Great game, loved it. Ending almost made me cry, and simple. Best FPS I ever played. Yeah, I really love The Old Blood. I didn't like as much as... I mean, I liked it once I got into Wolfenstein. It, like, scratched a Wolfenstein itch for me. I didn't do the final boss in that one. But I played The New Order from beginning to end, and the sequel, The New Colossus, beginning to end. Really enjoyed both of those. They had... I mean, speaking of difficulty, they had some spikes of difficulty and some stress where I was like, oh, man... I don't like this stress because I really want to play through the rest of this game because I was enjoying its story, I was enjoying its characters. And I think that the New Order, the first one, was yeah, that's really connected with the characters in the story. It was neat.
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gone and run off. Drang Lake's been a pile of rubble since the war, thought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea.
Okay.
Lowly times these are.
All right. Well, oh, look at that. Could go up or down. Let's try going up. Locked. Okay. So down it is. Into the depths. Although, I'll bet this is a half-decent spot to grind. Right? Because these guys over here, they're all probably back. Hey, why don't you come? Yeah, that's right. Come up. Come on up here. I would love to do it that way. Yes. Is it just you? Oh no, there's more of you guys. Hey. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, he's facing away from me. Nice. Oh, crap. Okay. That worked out all right. Oh, and this dude. Is he gonna hear me coming? Very nice. And this dude? Oh, but there's guys around the corner here, right? Yeah. Oh, crap! Oh my gosh! Oh, this is not gonna work out. Oh, there I go! Alright. So that is a good spot to grind. I'm just gonna have to figure out kind of how to approach that. Yeah, Balmy Leader says, I can't blame you. I played on Can I Play Daddy and the monster was hell, but I beat it. Yeah, are you talking about the that very last thing? And that was like, I was okay. I think it was because it was so close to the end. And I looked up a strategy and like what it took to do it, and I was like, that's just too long and drawn out with way too many opportunities for failing and having to start over again. And that close to the end, I was like, this isn't even the kind of gameplay I play this series of games for. And so close to the end, I was like, dude, I am totally watching a YouTube video of the rest of this, you know? I've done that on rare occasions with a couple of games, and what I even try to do sometimes is like put it on the TV if I can move the HDMI cable from my PC to go to the screen that I play games on, then it kind of more closely matches what my experience has been of that game, like sitting in this chair and being immersed in it in a particular way, you know. It feels just a little bit more like it's my own experience instead of watching somebody else's experience. I was not able to do that with Divinity Original Sin. I played all the way through that game until the very end, to the boss fight at the end, and it started doing what I thought was some cheap stuff. And I was like, forget this. I'm watching this on YouTube. But you can customize your character so much in that game that, you know, you're not going to find a YouTube video of your character, you know, finishing the game. So, wasn't as satisfying there. Ah, well. All right. Oh, dang it! Crap. It's figuring out, I mean, the trick is figuring out, okay, how deep into my swing animation do I have to be before the game will respond the next time I press the button? I mean, I could just hammer, but that's not necessarily going to help me. That's right. Come on up here. And I mean, I would always rather have a game that just had really instantly responsive controls, you know? Like where the the downswing on the animation was almost non-existent. So you touch it, you press the button, and pa! Your blade is right there in the face. And then they can give me a cool animation for the pullback, you know. But when I press A, I want to pa! That's what I want. Wow. Can't believe I dodged that. Oh, jeez. Right in the face. My gosh. Oh, life gem, baby. Oh, then no, that's the Estus flask. Oh, that's fine, too. Okay. Okay. Hey, Rugged Warrior. Thanks for coming out. It's going way better than I thought it would. I really thought this game was going to be just a lot harsher early on, but it turns out I was just going to the wrong places. Now, that's not to say that I'm finding it easy, or that I'm like, oh, I'm good at this game and I'm going to keep playing it. No, probably not. Probably not. All right. Hey, nice. Those are nice. Hey. You gonna come and chase me? Nice, okay. Nice. All right. Cool. Yeah, I would love playing in this world with a different style of combat. Like, oh, like this world, this visual aesthetic, these monster types and stuff, but with like Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning combat. Just like snappy and freaking fun, man. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, I can relate to that. Rugged Warrior says, I like the idea of Get Good. It's fun seeing myself improve. Parts of games that were tough at first now give me no problems. Yeah, I think I like that more with when it's about stat grinding and not about like actually learning enemy patterns and stuff like that. Although I do have to say that the enemy patterns in this that I'm seeing are not as complex. You know, I said this earlier as I thought they would be. I said this earlier in the stream, but I think I just built up in my mind based on reputation the difficulty of these games. You know, now maybe I'll find out that, oh no, Dark Souls 2, that's the really easy peasy game in the series. You know, I don't know, but yeah, and I'm sure that I haven't hit like I'm sure that this game has like walls of difficulty, like spikes. Like there's some enemy guy, there's some guy I haven't hit yet. That if an experienced Souls player was watching this, it'd be like, oh, well, you think this is okay and not too hard? Wait till you get to blah, 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 blah. Oof. Okay, 1446. Let's see. Yep. We're gonna go level up. And then maybe we can try going forward some more. But yeah, if you're just if you embrace the grind in a game like this, I can see it being, you know, in some ways it reminds me a little bit of the different types of gameplay experiences that you can have playing Monster Hunter World, where, with that game, you can go out into big environment. Man, just talking about it makes me want to play it. You can go out into the world and just be in a big open area to gather ingredients or to grind easier monsters for components that you need. Or you can spend like 30 minutes at the hub, just like figuring out what the best loadout is going to be for the next big monster you're about to tackle, Or you can be in the thick of it with a monster you haven't fought before, and it's like frickin' palm sweaty, edge of your seat action, And I'm feeling like maybe there's some potential for that kind of variety in like gameplay mode experiences that you can have in a game like this, where, if you find a good spot to grind and you just want to grind for a while, you don't have to be leaning forward and giving it your full attention. I could be like blabbing on a stream or listening to a podcast or something like that while I grind out some Dark Souls, levels.
Bearer of the...
Blap, 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 blap. Let me level up. I don't know. I mean, it's not that this game has hooked me, or I'm suddenly like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be into these type of games now. But it has me in a place I didn't think it would have me in at all. And that is a place of being curious and being like, maybe I should give these games just another look and a little bit more of a try. Starting with this one, even though it's the second in the series, I still don't want to spend any money on any games in this series at this point. All right, let's see here. Should we do Vigor or Strength? Let's do Vigor again. Oh, so small and incremental, though. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Balmy Leader was giving me like a... I see what happened there. He was giving me this great strategy for the final boss in Wolfenstein Old Blood. But then realized, that I'd watched a YouTube video. It says, but you watched a YouTube vid, so that is useless, LOL. Then Balmy Leader goes on to say, unfortunately, I can't celebrate Halloween like I wanted because of COVID. Like people passing out can say, and you don't know where it's from, but I will play a game for Halloween like Resident Evil. Yeah, I've definitely done some alternate things for Halloween. Well, I mean, I think like once I was done trick-or-treating, which was done for me at the end of elementary. My parents didn't let us trick-or-treat starting with 7th grade, and I was bummed obviously at the time, but it's a decision that made sense to me. And actually now we're doing the same thing with our boys as 6th grade is their last year. But then you find these other cool ways to celebrate Halloween, if you feel like celebrating Halloween, Oh yeah, I was gonna go down in this hole. Watching scary movies is one. For a couple years, we had friends over on Halloween nights, and we played Zombies, the tabletop game. And other times, yeah, putting a scary movie on, That's a little harder when you're answering doors for trick-or-treaters, so I haven't actually done that. Although, I'll do it some during the Halloween season. This year, I have been on a tear. Oh my gosh, what is that thing? Nothing I want to fight. This year, I've been on a tear with scary movies, like horror movies. Oh boy. Well, let's do this. You're an enemy, right? I sure hope so, because I'm a-killing ya. Alright. That thing down there, my gosh. Am I supposed to fight that at some point? I don't want anything to do with that. Jeez Louise. I'm thinking at this point it's instant death. Does not open from this side. Okay. Well, that simplifies my approach. Man, I thought that floor was gonna drop out from under me. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Definitely the type of game where you murder corpses just in case. Oh, let me guess. You want me to drop down in there, don't you? Can I even survive that fall? I don't think I can. Oh. Well, let's see. No. It's too high up. I don't think there's... Oh, there's a passageway there. Into the mist. Locked. Okay, so I think I'm definitely supposed to kill this guy and then enter the mist, right? Into the mist. Into the mist we go. Let's see here. Oh, Bombing Leader asks, may I ask why no Halloween in 7th grade for you? I think that, like, my parents' thinking was that as kids get older, they're more likely to kind of mess around and just kind of like just not behave well on their own. You know, when they're old enough, when they're in that in between spot of like, I think probably the bigger thing with my parents was, and this is something I grew up with. It's a intense desire not to impose on people or take advantage of people. And I think that as kids are getting old enough, as they started approaching the years where you could technically get a job and start buying your own freaking candy, they wanted to steer way clear of that. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what kind of their thinking was. But yeah, that kind of carried over with me and my wife and what kind of decision we made for our boys. And I know we talked about it somewhere, so there might have been part of the rationale that's not springing to mind right now for why we chose to continue to continue with that, you know, with our boys. Man, I remember years ago there was like a family that came to our door with one cute kid that I think was a legit trick-or-treat candidate because they could walk and they had a bag. And then the mom had a stroller with a baby in it, and there was they had a bag for that. And then the dad was like dressed up and had his own bag, you know, and so I put one in for, you know, the kid that could walk, and then just kind of smiled and put one in the baby's trick-or-treat thing. And then I wasn't going to put one in for the dad, and the dad was like, one for dad too, you know? And in that moment, what I would have liked to have said is, well, dad can get a job and buy his own candy. We had to pay for this candy. But, you know, you never know when people come to your door, which are the ones that if you don't treat them kindly or give them candy, you know, I think there's a way to treat people kindly, but say, no, I think you're a little bit too old, you know. But you never know which kid or freaking adult, for that matter, in this case, is going to egg your house or break your windows or who knows. We just live in a messed up world, you know. And so now, you know, these days, I mean, I haven't had, that was a weird scenario that was like 10 years ago. Haven't had anything like that since. And we're in a different neighborhood now. I kind of doubt that would happen in this neighborhood, but who knows, you know. But yeah, it's... I just think of Halloween as being for like, you know, for really little kids. But at least as kids are getting older, they're also, you know, they have an allowance. Like, as our boys get older, their allowance money gets greater and greater as they take on more responsibilities, helping around the house. And so even though they're not able to go out and be employed, they are more and more gaining resources with which they can choose to buy candy for themselves if they want, you know, whereas like really little kids, you know, aren't really in that category almost ever. And so, yeah, I think there's a bunch of different contributing reasons that just kind of have put in my head and in Holly's head that like, yeah, Halloween is really for little kids, you know. But, you know, I'm not being all judgmental in my head when high school kids and junior high kids come trick-or-treating and stuff, you know. It's just like, yeah, whatever, you know. Have a good night, guys. Cool costumes. All right, let's see here. Into the Mist. Phil says, I'll be working Halloween. Having a scary movie marathon is always a fun way to spend the night, though. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, jeez. My gosh. Oh, he's still alive. I started looking at the other guy. All right. Why don't you take a swing? What? What the crap? Alright, I'm using my flask before I even budge an inch. I don't know if he's gonna glitch back into existence suddenly or what. That was nuts. Maybe that dude was dead. I don't know what happened there. That was craziness. Oh, what the... Okay, that's legit. That was an arrow. I see that. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Come on! Life gem! Oh my gosh! Oh, that was my Estus flask. Okay, now I'm into my life gems. There's no way I'm gonna make it to another bonfire. Probably need some bombs to blow that open. Okay. What do we got? Around this corner. Oh, somebody's throwing bombs at me! I'm going this way. You guys can chase me, okay? How about that? You chase me, I will run. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Good gravy. He's like breaking those all up and stuff. Oh, I probably have to use a heavy attack to get that. Oh, jeez. I don't know what his deal is. I'm not gonna be able to beat this guy. This guy's my wall. Jeez Louise! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Return on investment for figuring out this guy. There I go. Alright. Good grief. Only 15 minutes of this crap left, thank goodness. Doesn't take much, you know, having a good groovy time, and then some guy comes along, I'm like, oh yeah, there's some trick. I don't know what it is. I don't really want to look it up. I probably won't be able to figure it out anyway, or execute on it if you could tell me, oh, here's what you do. It's not what I do. My fingers and my brain don't do that. Get the guy throwing bombs to throw one of the barrels up against the wall, says Phil. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So, which button do I use to talk him into doing that? All right. How about this guy first? Yeah, I don't like games with combat animations that have to finish before you can. Like, I like my button press to interrupt immediately. I just want a button mash. That's what it comes down to. I want to mash those buttons and have every time I hit a button, my guy's going every time. Pa 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 pa. That's what I want. That's what I want. Pa. I am not like physically fit and coordinated, but sometimes I'll see like these guys swinging, and I'll be like, I could change course. I could swing and change my mind, and this guy can't. Come on now. Come on, he's supposed to be Mr. Medieval Expert Fighter. I do not get trapped in my own personal living animations. You know? Take a drink. Change my mind. I'm not taking that drink. I'm not taking that drink. There's my phone. Let me pick up. No, I'm not picking up my phone. Changed my mind. Changed my mind. And I'm not some awesome physical specimen. Alright. Now what? Can I go this way? No. Run up the tree! Oh. Okay. Oh, there's this guy. Where have you been? Life gem. Oh, there. I was like, I thought I died around here. Where's my souls? There's my souls. Oh, jeez. That dude. My gosh. Hey. All right, bomb guy, throw bombs at them. Phil, he's not doing it. Oh my gosh! Okay, I pressed buttons there, it did nothing. Oh, come on! See, it's not even about, like with a game like this, it's not even about having quick reaction times. It's about figuring out the game's animation. It's like, okay, game, what do you want me to do? When do you want me to press the button? When is the valid time in your mind that I can press the button to make my character do what I want him to do? At what point in this animation sequence? And I'm not into that. And I don't understand why other people are. Alright, I guess I should eat one of these Estus flasks. Yeah, eat it! Just chew up that broken glass. It's Dark Souls. Even healing hurts. Alright, come here. Bomb guy. Can you throw bombs at him? No, at him. Throw bombs at your friend, please. It's not working, Phil. Yeah, this is where I need that wizard build. Zot, zot. Zot, zot. Alright, so I got a heavy hit in there. I don't know if this is going to work for me or not. Oh, the bomb thrower came down. That's kind of neat. There we go. All right. There we go. I'll tell you one game that, like, took me a while to figure out that I liked it, and then I just like, oh my gosh, this is great. It's Darkest Dungeon. Sometimes with these games, I just kind of have to figure out my way to play them. Which isn't necessarily the way they're intended to be played. So, like, if I found out there's a way to cheese my way through a difficult situation, I am totally going to do that. What do we got here? Anything? I've been smashing barrels last 4 hours almost. Haven't gotten a one good thing. Huh. Boy, losing all these souls right now would kind of suck. Let me check out this ladder up here. Oh no! No, no! Nope. Nope. That's a big nope to that. Nope, I'm done. Where are you? What the crap? So that was just a ladder... Oh, jeez, where are you? That was just a ladder climb up to a big boss fight arena. Alright then. Alright, it's what you guys want to see. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. No? That's what this looks like. This looks like a big platform for fighting bosses on. Dude, that was nuts. That was like a griffin, or a gryphon, or however you say that. Bill says, no, not the ladder. You must have known. But he went away. I think I scared him. I think he realized, oh, wait a minute, this is Pater. This is Pater Franson playing Dark Souls. And it just glitched out. It was like, I can't handle facing Pater Franson. And that's what all video game characters should know. I'm just the get-goodest of all the get-gooders. You can't beat me. Alright, let's go... Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that was way too delectable looking to be anything that I should want to have a part of. Climb, baby, climb! Life gem! Alright. You coming up? I'm up here. You should climb. You wanna come? What do you think? No? You gonna lose interest? What are we doing here, guys? Yeah, you see me. You gonna climb? You gonna go back to your hole? That's right. That's right. Okay. Rugged Warrior says, what would it take for you to play Dark Souls for your entire 24-hour stream? Like some kind of illegal stimulant to keep me awake. I think I would hit the wall in this game, like I already essentially have, and not even a wall of difficulty or frustration, but a wall of disinterest. It's like, okay, I see this, I see what this game requires of me, and how frequent of dying and repeating it requires, and it's beyond being stressful now. I think a question that I would put in place of yours, which is maybe in the spirit of that question, is what would it take for me to play Dead Space or PT for my entire 24-hour stream? Because those games, I don't know. I was going to compare the difficulty. I mean, I could probably end up dying a lot in those too, but that's a tense, stressful experience. And so the idea of playing that for hours and hours on end, I mean, we'll see what happens between now and the deadline that I put up there, which I think is, I want to say November 4th, for 5 team members other than me to reach at least 100. Then I will bump up my 2-hour jump scare live stream that's already been unlocked from fundraising. I'll bump that up to 4 hours. 2 hours already seems like that's my limit. That's my limit. Oh jeez, what? What was that? He's got some kind of stun ability? You better climb. You want me? You gotta climb for it. Come on up. What do you think? Can I take a life gem while I'm climbing here? I sure can. That's cool. Balmy Leader, it would be easier. You said, I put a comment you missed, not far at all. Be easier for me to get to it if you'd actually just reproduce it with, again, the at christiangeekcentral. Otherwise, my computer's just far enough I have to get off camera and go look it up, and I'd rather not do that. And I don't mind, you know, if I miss something, guys, I don't mind you reproducing it, you know, like, if you were spamming it and just going hammer, 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 that'd be one thing, but I mean, you know, if I missed it, you can totally copy and paste it again. That's not a taboo in my book. Alright, what are we doing here? Like if I was playing this game and I really wanted to make progress, I would not be fighting this guy. I'd be going back and taking my 1972 souls and leveling up. But we are almost done here. Are you here to say goodnight, kiddo? Hang on, I can't hear you. But I'm like 60 seconds from being done with the stream. Ah! Life gem. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy before I finish up here. I think he wants it more than I do. Oh, jeez. Oh, what is that move? I'm not a fan. Do I have to block that or something? Is that the deal? Oh, wait, wrong button. Come on, Franson. I get him? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. Well, can I run and find something to kill me? Oh, this guy. This guy will finish the stream well. Let's rock! Oh! There I go. You died. A fitting end. Well, yeah, there was definitely more positive things about this experience than I thought there were going to be. I'm still fairly confident that the Souls-like genre is just not at all for me. But I was surprised that there were some moments of enjoyment that I was able to extract from this experience. But, gosh, I don't think I will extract any enjoyment from my jump scare live stream, which will be coming probably sometime in late November or early December. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be, but stay tuned, and thank you all for coming out and keeping me company while I do not such a great job with Dark Souls 2. All right, that's it. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Summer insanity.
Liberate butter.
But I'm gonna